We wanted an architect who could do two entirely different kinds of things. On the one hand, make a patient feel comfortable, welcome, happy, warm, relaxed, and different from in a hospital environment. On the other hand, we wanted an architecture which would inspire the patients to fight for their life and take risks, to see life anew, and to see that other people, like the architect, is also taking risks.
I've worked for many years inside those dark, miserable corridors in hospitals, and I think Maggie had that ability to really know that environment could make a difference to how people felt, how they reacted, how they engaged with life. And I think she took me on a journey to let me experience that same thing.
So we wanted something colorful, slightly over the top, challenging mentally as well as physically, full of color and materials that are different from the usual hospital monochrome. And one of the good things about Richard is that he's managed to pull in the past, the existing stone, which is tough Edinburgh stone, and combine it with hard metals like the lead and the wonderful chain that pulls down the water, and the red I-beams, and then the wood and the other materials. So it's a symphony of different materials, and he weaves them together rather, I think, like a tartan. When you go in the interior, you find the light and the color and the space are equally dynamic and subtle. You could say it's kind of jewelry or fine grain of furniture, different kinds of furniture being woven together in light. And that domestic feeling is really inviting, I think. And it says to the person coming in, you know, we're going to take particular care of you as an individual. We're not treating you as another number in a long list.
It's a very warm and caring environment, and the main thing is it doesn't actually feel like being in a hospital. It's somewhere, it's a sanctuary where you can go. There are places you can go if you just want to cry, or there are places you can go where you want to have a chat with somebody.
The Maggie Centres are a new kind of commission. It's midway between a church, but it's not a church, because people come in here for, in a sense, spiritual nourishing and questioning. It's a museum because it has art that's been donated around it, and yet it's not a museum. And it's a home because it feels domestic on the inside, but it's not just like your home. So in that sense, it's a new kind of hybrid commission by putting together those three different functions: church, museum, and home. And it challenges architects to come up with new ways of hybridizing what they're doing.